today's session, we are going to continue about the story of Mike and Sarah and the money that they wanted to borrow from the bank toward purchasing their home. The money that they need to borrow from the bank is equal to the value of the house minus the down payment that they are going to put. And according to the down payment, which was $57,500, they need to get $517,500 from the bank. And then a possibility came up as Sarah's parents, they wanted to give a gift for $60,000 because for your down payment you cannot borrow money from somewhere else. It has to be a gift if you want to be adding that number to your down payment. Okay, so here you can see the amount of mortgage that they need to borrow from the bank, which is equal to the value of the house minus the down payment. Here you can see the agreements that they have with Bank of Montreal, and Bank of Montreal suggested that they can lend money to Mark and Sarah, but the annual rate may change from 2.5% per year to 5.5% per year. Remember that for our calculation we need the monthly rate, so we divide that by 12, and the monthly rate can vary from 0.21% to 0.46%. Okay. Now we know how much money we need. We know the monthly interest rate, and we know that we have to pay back this money in 30 years. Let me put here payback period. 30 years. Okay. And in the formula that we talked about in previous session, we said that payment function calculates the monthly payments for you. What you need to put in is the amount of the money that you need to borrow and the period that you need to pay back that money, which is 360 in this case. So 30 times 12 months per year is 360, and then the amount of mortgage and then the rate. So you put these two variables here in this formula. It gives you, if you see the minus here, if I take that out, that minus, we can see this value as a negative value, because any outgoing, any money that you spend, any money that goes out of our pocket will show by minus in the column, in the accountant's language. I just put a minus here so we see this number have a positive value. Two variables that I have, I put one of them in the row, which is the amount of the mortgage, the other one, which is the monthly rate in the column. And let me take this one out. So you can see, okay. So I select the data table that I want to create using what if analysis. Select that, you go to data, what if analysis, data table, and then you identify the variable that you have in your row. What I do have in my row here, mortgage amount. I select that. What I do have in the column, I have my monthly rate. There we go. And you can see what happens, what would be the monthly payment for Sarah and Mike if they get $457,500 from the bank with a 0.21% monthly rate. And what happens if they get $517,500 from the bank with a 46, which is annually. This is the highest monthly payment that they need to pay. And so the monthly payment may vary anywhere from $1,800 to $2,900, so $1,100 difference. It's a big decision to make based on the family situation, financial situation, how much money they can afford to pay on a monthly basis. There we go. Thanks for watching.